Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. We're the daily podcast that gets you started on the right foot and always with a positive vibe. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, February 12th. You'll be interested to know, today is Charles Darwin Day. Darwin was an English naturalist born 215 years ago today in 1809. He revolutionized scientific thought with his theory of evolution by natural selection. Initially, his ideas shocked Victorian society, challenging religious views by proposing a common ancestry for animals and humans. Over time, Darwin's secular approach to biology gained traction among the growing community of professional scientists. By his death in 1882, his evolutionary concepts had permeated science, literature, and politics. Now let's check out the weather in the Encinitas area. This morning, we got clear skies and 44 degrees, with just about no wind. The sunset will take place at 5:31 p.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:33 a.m. It looks like we're in for a sunny day, with a high near 60 and variable wind 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 47 and north wind around 5 miles per hour. In the surf report, expect a lively but easing west-northwest swell on Monday with waves reaching waist to occasionally chest high. This traditional swell favors winter standout spots. The surf size decreases slightly on Tuesday, with a later morning high tide, offering a good tide push. Looking ahead, active North Pacific swells promise fun waves through next week, with potential for stronger surf after mid-month. However, possible storms along the West Coast could disrupt conditions, especially by next Sunday. Details are still uncertain, so stay tuned. In Encinitas and North County, it's looking good and clean at 2 to 4 feet before 10 a.m., with an incoming mid-tide at 3.5 feet. The first high tide Monday will be 5.5 feet around 10:30 a.m., with a low tide at -0.5 foot around 5 p.m. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 59 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather, we'll see a consistent pattern of mostly sunny days, with highs near 59 degrees, transitioning to partly to mostly cloudy nights with lows in the upper 40s to low 50s. Expect patchy fog on Wednesday and Thursday nights, clearing by morning. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, in San Diego, a bill has been introduced to address the surge in e-bike usage and related collisions. This bill, a revival of the previous AB 530, focuses on creating educational and licensing requirements for e-bike riders. It bans children under 12 from riding e-bikes, while those 12 and older must undergo an online course and a written test, also requiring a state ID for those without a driver's license. This move seeks to establish consistent regulations across various communities, following a rise in e-bike-related accidents. The proposal reflects an urgent call for improved road safety and responsible e-bike usage. Now on to sports. Super Bowl 58 was a good one. It was a close game until the end with plenty of back-and-forth action. But it's official, a new dynasty is born. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers 25-22 in overtime to earn their second Super Bowl win in a row. Congratulations, guys. You deserve it. In the NBA over the weekend, the Clippers at home beat the Pistons 112-106. And the Lakers at home beat the Pelicans 139-122. Tonight, the Clippers are at home against the Timberwolves. On Saturday, the Kings, playing at home, beat the Oilers 4-0. In top news, in Tärp, Sweden, archaeologists discovered an ancient stone burial chamber from around 3,500 BC, making it one of Scandinavia's oldest. The site revealed a peculiar finding. All skulls, and most large bones, were missing from the remains, which is an unusual deviation from typical burial patterns. This absence has baffled researchers, who initially thought the site's significance lay in its age and construction. The chamber contained remains from infants to elderly individuals, with no signs of violent death. Investigations continue, focusing on DNA analysis to uncover possible causes of death. The researchers suspect ritual practices might explain the missing bones, but the mystery remains unsolved. In business news, this week at TechCrunch Mobility Conference, major updates abound. Uber achieves a full-year profit, a first for its operations. In electric vehicles, Ford's secretive low-cost EV project in California and Fisker's woes take center stage. Also, Joby Aviation plans to launch their air taxi services in Dubai by 2026. Finally, the EV landscape sees dynamic movements, with Arrival, electric delivery vans, facing financial challenges in the UK, and Rivian, set to unveil a new, more affordable SUV. Stay tuned for more news from the conference this week. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is over $48,000, Ethereum is about $2,500, and Solana is $103. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Mornings sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. The latest iPhone software update, still in beta testing, introduces a significant update for Apple Cash users. It now allows the generation of a virtual card number, enabling payments even in places where Apple Pay isn't accepted. This feature addresses a major limitation of Apple's payment service, now making it more versatile. Users can easily set up this virtual card through a simple two-step process in the Wallet app. The virtual card includes an expiration date and security code, while maintaining a separate number for Apple Pay transactions. This enhancement offers greater convenience, especially since there are still numerous locations that don't support Apple Pay. Additionally, it eliminates the need for transferring money to a bank, which could incur a fee for instant transfers. And in entertainment news, in this year's Super Bowl, country music icon Reba McEntire was set to sing the national anthem, sparking interest in prop bets on the performance's duration. The over-under was set to 90.5 seconds. Historically, McEntire's renditions are notably brief, influenced by her distinctive yodeling style. Yodeling, a vocal technique involving rapid, flexible shifts between chest and head voice, often leads to quicker song interpretations. McEntire's past anthem times, like 72 seconds in 1974 and 66 seconds in 1985, exemplify this trend. However, as she has matured, her times have slightly lengthened due to a mix of increased vocal control and decreased physical vocal agility. Interestingly, McEntire's rhythm has been inconsistent in past performances, primarily due to her singing a cappella. This variability might influence her upcoming Super Bowl performance time. In the end, you should have bet the over because Reba went 95 seconds. And if you did go with the over, then winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from Super Bowl champion Travis Kelce. And last night he said, "Viva Las Vegas." Brilliant. And that's a wrap for this morning. Remember to stay tuned tomorrow for more news and updates. Have an amazing day, my good friends.